The world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Lord, we don't need another mountain. There are mountains and hillsides enough to climb. There are oceans and rivers enough to cross till the end of time. What the world needs now is love, sweet love. No, not just for some, but for everyone. Hey, Tubies, it's Psychic Bob. Oh, it's so good to be with you. Happy Monday. Welcome to our show. My name is Bob Hickman, and I'm your host tonight. You've arrived at my channel at Spirit Channel. Tonight is a special night. It's Monday, and on Monday, I love to delve into the cosmos and spin around our big Zodiac wheel and see what is in the stars for you. And hold on a second. I got an urgent phone call coming in. Hold on just a second. Hello? Yes, this is Bob Hickman. Yes, you've got me. Yes, I am the psychic. Yeah. Oh, you watch me on TV? Oh, thank you. Yeah. Who are you? Are you calling for a reading? No, you're calling from the taxi company? No, I didn't order a taxi. I'm doing a show right now. A Mr. Lamb Chop ordered a taxi under my account and said it's okay to charge my credit card. Well, where's the taxi going to? To Dulles Airport? There must be some mistake. No. Oh, I think I know what's going on. Thank you. Listen, decline the card. Don't authorize the taxi. I'm so sorry for the confusion. Thank you. Yes, just cancel that order. Thank you. Lamb Chop, get in here. Lamb Chop, where are you? Lamb Chop, get in here. Come up here. Talk to it. What are you doing? What? You're taking a taxi. Wait, who said you could use my credit card? No one? But you didn't think I'd mind. Well, where are you going? Dulles Airport. Why are you going to Dulles Airport? You miss Colon. You want to go back to England. And you're going to run away. And you weren't going to tell me. Why? Because you think I'd stop you? Well, of course I'd stop you. Listen, we'll go see Cola soon, but you just got to wait. What's this that you've got? Your travel bag. Well, I tell you, he travels in style. Look what he's got. A little travel bag from Fortnum and Mason. This is a real Fortnum and Mason bag. Look at that. With the royal warrants and all. Well, I didn't know you were able to pack for a trip all by yourself. Well, let's see what you're taking on your trip with you. This should be interesting. All right, we're going to go in your Fortnum and Mason bag. Are you sure you're ready to travel? I question. What? Oh, what's that? Lamb Chop, what is that? I know what that is. It's your candy. Lamb Chop, that is not candy. That's a cough drop. You said you saw Cole and I munching on these in England? Well, no, yet these are not candy. They heal the throat. Your throat might need healing? Well, why? Because you'll be crying all day? Well, all right. Well, that might be legit. Here's another one. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. He's thought these were candy. Oh, my gosh. What? Hey, where did this come from? What? Oh, Lamb Chop. Where'd you get $20 bill at? Look at this in his bag, a $20. You accidentally found it. Where? in my wallet. So you accidentally found $20 in my wallet. And you didn't think I would mind. You thought I'd actually be thankful. Thankful that you, recovered it so it wouldn't get lost. He's back to his old ways. And what else is it? Oh, lamb chop. Hold on, there's something else in his travel bag. Oh, lamb chop. I've been looking for this. This is my special 2-pound coin that Cola gave me. Why'd you take this from me? Because you didn't know how to do conversion of money and you didn't think your money would go far in England? And you needed taxi fare when you got to London, so you took my 2-pound coin. Lamb chop, you can't do this. You can't just be stealing stuff and running around the world. Cola, I want you to have a talk with him tonight. We have to calm him down. Yes, we're going to do a special call with Cola, and she'll explain to you how this all works. Now, lamb chop, listen, I had to cancel your taxi. No, listen, you're not going to England by yourself. We'll go to England soon, and I'll take you with me, but you got to be good, okay? All right, Cola, you're going to call him tonight, have a little chat with him about this, right? All right. Well, listen, you're not going. I canceled the taxi. All right, you understand that? All right, now listen, I want you to go over there. Well, you better say hi to everybody. Guys, I'm so sorry for this interruption. Oh, look, there's Rise Above. Hey, Rise, there's Robin Boston. Yay. And there's Dawn Chance. And there's our Baroness Cola Bombs. You're going to have a talk with her later. Okay. Thank you, Baroness. By the way, Baroness did our beautiful artwork for the show. If you didn't see it, it's got Pisces on. We're talking about Pisces tonight. Yay, there's Dawn Chance and Robin Boston and Angela Prayer Poems. Yay. Oh, there's the North Stars here. And oh, look, there's Scott from South Carolina. Yeah, Lamb Chop says hi, Scott. There's Robert Stevens. He's a good friend of yours, isn't he? Yeah. Oh, my gosh. And there's Marcus Pereira. Hello, Marcus. Well, I'm so glad you guys are here tonight. Welcome. Well, it's so good to have all of you here. Thank you. Yes. Oh, thank you. Angela Prayer Poems. Angela Prayer Poems. I get your name right. It says free hugs to everyone in the chat, including Lamb Chop. See, she's being nice to you. Now, Lamb Chop, I'm taking back my money, okay? And you're staying here tonight. You're not going to go out. I better check my credit card. He might have nipped that off somewhere. Well, we'll check that out. All right, listen, you need to go over there and sit down because I got a lot of stuff to talk about, okay? We're going to do horoscopes. No, I'm not going to put you on the wheel and spin you around. That's when we go to the park, we go on the merry-go-round. But this is a Zodiac wheel. All right, listen, get down there. Go sit over there. Actually, no, sit over there by the window because you can go down that end and there's a bigger window. Okay, go over there. There you go. Look out and watch the stars. You see anything, you tell me, okay? Oh, my goodness, because what am I going to do? You saw all this stuff he packed in his travel bag? I'm telling you, I don't know what to think about it all. Oh, my goodness gracious. All right. Well, it's so good to have you here. Anyways, so glad you're here today. And we are going to talk about the stars. So it's so good to hear. Hold on just a second. I gotta make sure the taxi got canceled. Thank you so much. Well, listen, guys, we're going to talk about the stars because we got a lot going on. By the way, I should preface all of this with saying this forecast is for Monday, February the 20th, 2023 through Sunday, February the 26th, 2023. So the 20th through the 26th of February, 2023. Okay. Thank you so very much for being here. Well, let's jump right into it because we got a lot to cover tonight. Excuse me. Well, by the way, if you didn't notice the artwork at the beginning, as I mentioned, Cola did. It's got the symbol of the Pisces on it. The fish. Cola, that artwork is beautiful. I think I'm going to have it designed on canvas and frame it. It's just lovely. We should have t-shirts done with this, some of the shows on it. Would you guys be interested in a Psychic Bob astrology shirt? Maybe we could do different zodiac signs or the wheel or something. Well, we'll talk about that. Anyways, I'm so glad you guys are here. So right now, we're starting off our week on the 20th today, Monday, with our sun now in the sign of Pisces. We moved into Pisces yesterday. Maybe some of you felt the shift. I know I did. I'm very sensitive like that. Like I can feel when we're moving in the signs. And we're going to be in the sign of Pisces from February the 19th, which was yesterday, through March the 20th. So I want to give a big shout out and happy birthday to all of our Pisces babies this month. Pisces is a water sign, and it's ruled by the planet of Neptune. Many Pisces people are very psychic. They're very intuitive. They're very mystical. They a lot of them have gifts of dream prophecy and psychic visions. And if you're a Pisces, I want to encourage you, really research your sign. And because there's a lot of wonderful qualities to Pisces. As I mentioned, your sign is ruled by the planet of Neptune. And Neptune is a mystical blue, watery world. And it's believed that dreams and powers of psychic vision are enhanced by that connection to the Piscean energy. So Pisces, as I said, the symbol, if you see it, the artwork, are the two fish. And the Pisces, I always like to say, it's the Pisces that people say, well, why are there two fish? Well, it's kind of like there's a few things. Pisces as a sign are very romantic, all right? So Pisces are always in love. So they always want to have a relationship in their life. A lot of Pisces I know just love, and they love people. And so the other thing is I believe the two fish represent the two natures of the human nature, living in the world, being part of this world, and then the spiritual nature. And Pisces are people who are very, very much into the world. A lot of Piscean people are very sensual people. I always find Pisces people to be very glamorous and mysterious. And they like the elegant clothing. They like beautiful things. They love art. Pisces are very aesthetic people. And so one of those fishes represents the worldly nature of Pisces. And when we say worldly, that's not like bad, because people go, well, I'm spiritual, I'm not worldly. There is a good side to being worldly, and we should enjoy the world. The other side is the mystic, transcendental side that tunes into the ethers. And that's why there are two fish in Pisces. It represents the dual nature, So Sandra D says, my daughter is a Pisces. Wow. Well, tell her happy birthday from Psychic Bob. That's great. So anyways, I thought I'd give you a little insight to the Pisces, okay? Now, I got to say, today, up till Wednesday is glorified power time for Pisces. Why? Because we're starting off this week with our sun in Pisces. We just moved in, so you got the Pisces power, the sun, and then we've got the moon also in Pisces till Wednesday. So you Pisces people, whenever the moon is in your sign, it's a power day. And whenever the sun is in your sign, it's your power month. So right now you're at a double power time for you Piscean people, because you got the sun, which is the great illuminator of Zodiac. You notice on our big wheel, the sun is right here. It's the big center of the whole Zodiac. And the moon is the second great illuminator. These are called the lights of the Zodiac. So for all of you Pisces, Robin, are you a Pisces? I think you're a Pisces, aren't you? Robin says Zodiac shirts would be cool. I think we're going to design some Psychic Bob Zodiac shirts. Cola, you up to that? Cola's going to help. She's the true artist around here. I think we should have some shirts with the Zodiac shirts for Zodiac Monday. So anyways, I think that, you Pisces right now, you're in your element, okay? Now, let's go through the week and talk about the major transits. Now, the major transits affect every single zodiac sign. Now, we are going to do individual sign horoscopes too, but this is just a little overview to kind of know what the flow of the energy that all of us are going to be dealing with this week, okay? Shadowlands Radio says, Pisces is my rising. Yay. All right. Oh, North Star. North Star is a great question. Hey, Robin said she's a Pisces. Yay, Pisces power. You're in power zone mode right now, Robin. North Star says, what sign is Lamb Chop? Virgo, perhaps? Nope. Lamb Chop is an Aries. Oh, he's an Aries. I can tell he's an Aries. In the sign of the Aries is the big ram. And someday when Lamb Chop grows up, he'll be a big, wise old sheep. He'll be a ram. All right. Now, Cola Bobs and I've been having a perpetual fight because she claims to found a birth certificate that said that Lamb Chop is a Capricorn. But I say Capricorns are goats. Goats are not lambs. He's clearly a lamb. He's in the lamb lineage. He's an Aries. So, Baroness is back on. She said Lamb Chop's a Capricorn. Cola, you caused me a lot of problems. Some of you may remember a few weeks ago, Lamb Chop went to Harrods and tried to buy a solid gold Capricorn charm because Cola convinced him he was Aries, stole my credit card, had to cancel that sale. Anyways, he's an Aries. I don't care what Baroness says. Baroness, I love you, but he's an Aries. All right. So what do we got going on? Let's talk about this because we got a lot to cover tonight. All right. So this is a big week astrological. All right. Monday, today, we've got our sun, which is in Pisces, trine the south node. We've got our moon trine the south node and our moon sextile the north node. What does all that mean? This means right now there is a lot of power to see visions of the past and see the projections of the future. This is a very psychic day. This is one of our most powerful psychic days for anybody who wants to do past life regressions to understand your soul journey, psychic development for your future. You're going to have a sense today of the cosmic scale of the universe. Like when people talk to you about ancient Lemuria, right? With that sun trine the south node, that says you can really go into the past and understand it. With that moon trine the south node, that means your psychic self is just heightened. So this is a very powerful, I haven't seen this sort of alignment in a long time, but these are the major illuminators highlighting the parts of the zodiac that emphasize past life karma and future life projections. So you may today be starting to feel this sense of like, what is the bigger picture? You might get up and say, I'm going through my 9-to-5 grind every day. And you might have this aha moment where you stop and say, but what's the bigger picture? These are great questions to ask, especially now, because with these alignments today, it gives you power to understand that. You may not get it all done today, but today starts that process of, I think, a healing process. I think we all come into the life. When I read charts, I look at people's placement of the south node. It tells me about their past lives, what energy they're bringing over. Then when I look at the north node, that's about the future projections, like what are their goals? What did they come here to really, what was their impact on the world? What is it to be? And so understanding the north node and the south node really help you get a sense of the bigger picture. And I'd like to encourage you all, explore that. Look at your charts. If you need help, I do astrology charts, by the way. I do what we call compact voice reading astrology charts. And what these are is you send me your information, and I'm going to put together your chart, and I'll text the chart image to you or email it to you. And then I give you an audio file, my reading of your chart. So I will actually talk on a file, audio file, and I say, you've got Pisces in the 5th house, and you've got the sun over here in this sign, and I break it down and tell you, kind of like what we do here, but it's for your chart. So if you're interested in that, I sell compact voice astrology readings for $80, but you get a lot for it. So I think you'll enjoy. A lot of people here, not maybe a lot, but some of you have done and said how much you enjoyed it. So anyways, see Cola or myself. You can send me an email if you're interested in more about that. I do not have it on my website at this time, so you won't find it over there. So contact me if you want me to do your astrology chart. Contact me through email. Let's talk about it. And then what you can do is purchase the compact voice reading. They're both, compact voice reading is the same price as the astrology reading. So you buy the compact voice reading and just say, I need it for astrology, not the regular psychic reading. Anyways, we can explain more of that to you. So today, step back and try to see the bigger picture of your soul and its journey. Okay, you got that? Are you guys with me? If I lose you on the way, tell me, so I don't know what you're talking about. Psychic Bob. All right. All right. Now, going into tomorrow, Tuesday. All right. Now, you know that old saying, into every life, a little rain must fall. Tomorrow's going to be our rain day. Now, don't get upset by it and don't run and hide. But tomorrow might be a challenging day for some of you. And I say some of you, doesn't mean it's destined for everybody. All right. Oh, thank you, Robin. Robin's sweet. Robin says, Bob did my chart. It was great, very detailed. Thank you, Robin. So tomorrow is Tuesday, the 21st. And we've got our moon going square Mars. And then we've got Mercury square Uranus. Square aspects are challenging. That means there's tension. Things don't align well. Okay. Moon square Mars means that you may feel an inner aggression. You may feel that you're under attack by other people's aggression. You just feel a little on edge, not a good alignment. Mercury square Uranus means that be very careful with what you say, because it would be so easy to get your mouth out of a line and get yourself in major trouble. Mercury square Uranus means that people around you tomorrow may be mouthing off, just throwing out their words, not caring what anybody feels or says. Be very careful tomorrow. People may be very combative, argumentative, full of themselves, opinionated. And you, because you're also under the same influence, could strike back, and then you end up in a major, blow up. You don't want to do that. Don't get into fights with people. Don't argue. Honestly, if you want my advice for tomorrow, try to stay out of everything. Stay silent. Avoid running off on your mouth. Okay. Mercury square Uranus is a big warning. You might be somebody says, well, Bob, I'm always calm and collected. Well, with this alignment, you might just blurt out something. You might have somebody at the office and you can't stand them. And you say, you ain't nothing but a fat, miserable cow with a bad attitude. And then you're like, oh, why did I say that? Oh my God. Okay. Don't do that. Stay silent. Zip the lip. Isn't that what we say? Cole told me. Zip the lip. All right. Tomorrow, zip the lip. All right. That's what you got to know. All right. Let's go on Wednesday. All right. Wednesday on the 22nd. We're going to have a shift of power. Our moon is moving over to Aries. For you Aries, it's a power day. Okay. Aries is a fire sign. It's going to pick up our energy. For some people, having double water signs like Sun in Pisces and Moon in Pisces makes I'm not saying everybody, some people may feel a little lethargic. And if you're feeling lethargic this next 2 days, don't worry. Wednesday, with that moon shifting to Aries, it kind of picks up everybody's power. Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's going to be an uplifting day, Wednesday. We also have our moon aspecting Jupiter that day. Or I think it's actually conjunct Jupiter. What this means, Wednesday is one of our business power days. Whenever Jupiter comes in, it brings prosperity, brings blessings, it brings abundance. With that firepower, people are going to be inspired to want to move forward on deals. So Wednesday is a great day to do job interviews. It's a great day to try to close contracts. It's a great day just to be out and about and do business. So Wednesday is going to be our business power day. All right, you got that? So be ready for that. Then we go into Thursday, and guess what? We get another power day because our moon is going to be sextile Mars. Now, remember earlier in the week on Tuesday, we had the moon square Mars. Moon sextile Mars means it moves into a more favorable position, and you're going to start to feel inspired, not aggressive, okay? A happy energy shift. And then we've got our moon sextile Mercury. Remember, Mercury was square Uranus. Well, that's dissolving, and our moon is becoming sextile Mercury, which opens up that inner world of communications. It puts you back in touch with the true you, how you really feel, not the aggressive you. All right. This is going to be Thursday as our psychic power day, following Wednesday, which was our business power day. So we go from business power day into psychic power day. That's pretty good. 2 powerful days in a row like that. All right. Now, we get to Friday. What's going on here? Our moon is moving over into Taurus, For some of you, that's going to feel more balanced, okay? You're going to have this sense of like, I feel grounded, I feel focused. Taurus is one of those signs that energy makes you feel really in control of things. And if you're a leadership person, you'll feel a lot of confidence to take lead of projects on Friday. We also have our moon sextile Saturn that day. And I always say Saturn is the brakes of the zodiac. It puts things on hold, okay? The moon sextile Saturn says that you're going to feel a sense of balance about how far to push things, when to stop. You have just a good sense of control of yourself. So with that moon sextile Mars, you're going to feel inspired to jump forward. Moon sextile Saturn means you don't overdo it. You have a good sense of balance. All right. So Friday is our balance of power day, where control is restored. If you've had a week where people around you are crazy because, that Tuesday bad alignments, and it's still going on by Friday, which it shouldn't, but if it is, I'm telling you, it'll come into alignment on Friday. So at the worst, you've got 2 or 3 days of chaos. If that, I'm going to say 1 day of chaos, because I think Wednesday and Thursday balance all that out. And by Friday, you're definitely back into control. Okay. And we go into the weekend. We've got our moon. Hold on a second. I can't read what I wrote here. The moon is, I think it's aspecting Uranus, and then the moon is square Mercury. Oh, conjunct. Yeah, there's moon is conjunct Uranus. That's a favorable aspect. Conjunctions are power times. With the moon conjunct Uranus, it means breakthrough, sudden insights and knowledge. And then our moon is going to be square Mercury. What this means is you've got to have patience in communicating your ideas. You're going to have the insight on Saturday. You're going to say, oh, I know what we got to do. I got the idea. Moon square Mercury means you might have trouble getting people to get your idea. So this is going to be a day where you got to just slow down, take it light. Don't get too wound up about stuff. You will have success, but you might have to work out a little bit on Saturday. All right. And then when we go into Sunday, the end of the week or beginning of the week, whichever way you look at it. For me, Sunday seems like the end of the week. That's just me. We've got that moon in Taurus, which is bringing stability, sextile Neptune. And we got the moon trine Pluto. Okay. These are wonderful alignments, because what that means is on Sunday, you want to trust your instincts. Oh, hello, Baroness Gold. Baroness Gold sent me a beautiful golden peach. Isn't that lovely? Thank you, Cola. I want to eat a peach. That sounds good. All right. So Sunday, it's about doing business, trusting your instincts, and going with the flow. All right. Don't get too wound up. Keep it balanced. And that's what you got to do. So you can see, really, our most challenging day this week is going to be Tuesday, tomorrow. But if you go into the day already knowing, all right, Joe at the office is going to be wound up. He usually is, but he's more wound up than usual. Don't just get out of the way. All right. You got it? Are you guys with me so far? Have I lost anybody? All right. Angela Prayer Plum says, see y'all in a few minutes. If you're still here, I got chores to do. All right. Well, take care of your stuff. We're going to be here. Good to have you here. There's Shanjit Sharon Lalit. Hello. Good to see you. Welcome. All right. Robin Boston says she's got the lay down, the down low for the week. All right. Very good. Now, that's the major transits, but every zodiac sign has its own special alignments. So we're going to spin around our big zodiac wheel here, and we're going to see what is in the stars for your particular sign. So listen up, because that means everybody here gets a little psychic reading. Isn't that wonderful? I love it. All right. Baroness, what do you say? Bob says, I've got a moon like a peach. No comment. All right. There's Deborah Allen. Hello, Deborah. Welcome. Good to see you. Anyways. All right. So what's going on? Now, I'm going to give each zodiac sign, and listen up, because I'm going to give the birth dates after each sign. If you don't know what sign you are, I will give the dates. And when you hear the birth date where your sign falls, that's your sign. Oh, by the way, before I get into all this, I got to show you what I'm wearing today. Some of you have seen this before. This is my Zodiac star. This is my star constellation map of all the Zodiac signs and the star constellations in a star map. Isn't that cool? I thought you guys would like that today. I thought that was appropriate to wear in Astrology Monday. And I found a piece of jewelry that I thought I'd lost. It just got put in a different jewelry case. But this is a little cross, a little sterling. So I like crosses, even though I'm Wiccan. I still wear crosses because I think they're magical. And there's a lot of spiritualists wear crosses. But this is a little Orthodox cross. And if you look in the middle of it, it's got an equal armed cross. In the Wiccan tradition, a lot of Wiccans wear equal armed crosses to represent the cardinal directions, north, south, east, and west. So, and the 4 elements. Anyways, I just thought you guys like to say it's sterling silver. Let's see on the back, it's marked, stamped. It's from either Greece or Russia. I forget which, because both countries have Orthodox churches, but it's made in one of those countries. I think it might be Greece because it doesn't have a Russian prayer on the back. Isn't that cool? Most of the Russian crosses, they write in Russian about it. And I think this is Greek because it's got a Western style stamp on it. So there you go. I got my Greek Orthodox mystical cross on. I love crosses. I think they're signs of the spirit world and the earth world. There's so many meanings. I could do a whole hour talk about crosses. Maybe we'll talk about the cross on Wiccan Wednesday this week. All right. So let's go around our wheel, shall we? All right. Now listen up. Now, I know I better say it before I get into it because people are going to freak out. Well, Psychic Bob, the other astrologer, said I'm a Pisces because my birthday is March 21st, and you're saying it's Aries. If you get a different date than what other astrologers tell you, that's because you're born right on the cusp. And would have to do your chart to find out exactly which sign you are. But don't worry about it. Just listen to both horoscopes. That means you get twice the help, okay? You'll figure out eventually which one you are. And if you want to buy private reading, astrology reading, I can determine that for you exactly. All right. So there you go. All right. Thank you, Melinda. Melinda says, beautiful jewelry. Thank you, Robin. Robin says, pretty cross. Melinda Torney says, I love that shirt. Oh, Melinda, I have to tell you, this shirt, I don't know if you can see it, but the little star patterns, all the constellations glow in the dark. And when I first bought this shirt, I was wearing it. I walked in my house at nighttime, and it's freaked me out because I didn't know it was glow in the dark. The advertisement didn't say anything about it, but all the stars glow, so it lights up. Isn't that cool? Anyways, I love it. All right, so what do we got? Hi, Emmy Rubio. Welcome. Good to see. Thank you so much. Emmy just donated money. Thank you so much. Tonight we're doing astrology night. So Emmy, just hang in here. You'll get your horoscope. Thank you for your support for the channel. Scott says, wash your shirts inside out. They last longer. I do that actually, especially with all my graphic shirts. Yeah. Do you know I buy really good shirts? I'm lucky. I have a good sense of what's a good quality. And I have some t-shirts that are 10 years old now. I just looked at them. And I found the receipts for them. And they still got the graphics with no damage. They're like the same as when I bought them. I hope this shirt's one of those because I love my astrology shirts. I have a whole collection of astrology clothing. All right, so let's talk about the Zodiac and your horoscopes. All right, our first sign on our wheel is Aries. And Aries is March 21st through April 19th. All right, Aries, listen, right now you've got Jupiter trine the ascendant. The ascendant is in the sign Scorpio in the 9th house. Whew! What does that mean? It means you are being geared up by the cosmos to share your truth with the world. Scorpio is interesting because it tends to be reclusive and secret, but the 9th house says your truth must come out. So right now is the time, Aries, if you've been holding on to some information and you thought, I need to tell the truth about this, this is your time. Come out, share your truth, reveal your secrets, let the world know who you are and what you're about. If you are speaking in truth, Aries, which I know you will, then you're going to be successful. So don't hide away. Don't shy away from the truth. Don't say, oh, I better not say anything. Say your truth. Speak your truth. Walk in your power. That is your work this week, Aries. Don't be afraid. You got that firepower. And remember on, hold on, what day is it? On Wednesday, we move into the sign of Aries, and we'll be in that for 2 days until Friday. So you got Wednesday through Friday is a power time with the moon in your sign and Jupiter trine your Scorpion ascendant in the ninth house. You are meant to share your truth and tell it to the world. Just say, this is who I am, and I am an Aries. Hear me roar. There you go. That's your homework. You got it? All right, Aries. Thank you so much. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Taurus. That's April 20th through May 20th. You know, Taurus, this week, it's really about breaking out of the pattern, breaking the mold, shattering paradigms. This is a week where you want to be progressive. The future is waiting and calling, and the future is everything. Sometimes Tauruses get accused of being stuck in the mud. I'm not saying they all are, but this is sometimes the thing. People say, well, Tauruses move too slow, when they move fast, they're like a bull in a china shop. Ignore all that. All of that mythology that they say about Taurus is not true, because right now you've got Uranus and the North Node in your 10th house, which is calling you to be progressive, to be out there, to just charge for it. So take your bull power, and don't worry if you break a few china cups on the way. The world is watching. The world will follow your lead. You have a great leadership power, but you got to be willing to break the old patterns, break out of the paradigms, and follow your path to the future. And then guess what? You get glorified. All right. Here we go. I had to get that in. All right. And there is Gemini, May 21st through June 20th. Right now, Gemini, you've still got Mars in your sign, but it's in the 11th house this week. This means focus on friendships. You're getting inspired to reach out to people, and people are getting inspired to reach out to you. So this is a week where you want to focus on building friendships, building alliances, building business partnerships. You can even build romance if you want. And I think that Gemini will find that they draw to them the right type of people, people that share their vision. If they ain't on the same page, Gemini, it ain't going to work. This week with that Martian influence, it's all about they feel your power, you feel their power, and that's how you know. So follow that, build your alliances, build your friendships, and you're going to see in the next few weeks how those alignments and friendships help you to keep moving forward this year. That's what it's all about, okay? Very good. All right. There you go, Gemini. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Cancer, and that's June 21st through July 22nd. All right, Cancers. Right now, your sign is floating through the 12th house. I always love the 12th. It's a mystical house. It deals with deep thoughts, conclusion, where we're going, destinies, psychic power, visions, mystical things. And your sign is literally floating through the 12th house. You don't have any planets this week in your sign. Don't worry about it. If you don't have planets, it's not a curse or a warning or anything. It means it's quiet time. So this week, Cancer, with that 12th house energy and those no planets, this means that you need to focus on your psychism, focus on your psychic abilities. Particularly, this house deals with dreams and prophetic vision, so dream prophecy. So this week, Cancer, it's a great week to take some quiet time, get a little journal, start writing down your dreams. If you're somebody who says, well, PsychicBob, I don't remember my dreams. Well, Cancer, this week, the dreams will be present. So try to capture them, try to follow it, try to capture it, and maybe you just do a voice recording. Oh, I had a dream, capture it in some way. Because you're going to start to see how you are developing more fully the gifts of dream prophecy. So get in touch with your psychic self, Cancer, and embrace it. Don't say, I can't do it, because you can do it. And you'll do it well and help a lot of people. All right. All right, there we go. Woo! Glorified. All right. I'm feeling the spirit today. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Leo. I love my Leos roaring like lions. July 23rd through August 22nd. You've got interesting alignments this week. You've got your South Node square the ascendant in Leo. Okay. So what all that means is your Leo ascendant puts you in a place of being larger than life. South Node says look to the past. Right now, you've got to let go of the past to be able to shine out of yourself to go forward. Some Leos this week may feel like, I'd like to go apply a job, but gee, from a similar job, and maybe they won't like me. You got to forget the past. Leo, that South Node is only meant to help you to learn soul lessons. And I think most of you have learned your soul lessons from the past. So you want to just be aware of it, let it go, because the ascendant, when you're on the signs on the ascendant, it just launches you into the world. So you can break past any of those barriers that you've had, Leo. All right. So let go of the past. Let your light shine, and you're going to go forward. All right. You guys got that? All right. There's Robin Boston says, my daughter is a Cancer. She's been getting in touch with her psychic self for sure. There you go. Isn't that wonderful? I love that. Tell Jill, good job. Keep going. This week she has extra power from the cosmos, you know. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Virgo. I love Virgo. Virgo is the great goddess, the mother goddess. August 23rd through September 22nd. All right, Virgo. This week, it's all about the money. All right. This is your time. Your sign is floating through the, which one house? I didn't write it down. I think it's the second house. Anyways, you're floating through the house, one of the houses, which deals with financial planning. There's no planets in your sign. It's quiet. So this means that you will be able to successfully this week be focused on your financial future. It's a great time for Virgos to explore, what are your investments? Where's your money going? How's your budget working to keep you moving ahead each month? Maybe you're a Virgo and you're like, Bob, I am in a negative backwards position financially. Don't panic. This week, resolve that. Meet with a financial advisor. Get your finances on track. Try to save for the future. I know some people are going to say, Virgos are going to call me and say, Bob, if I don't make enough money to save for the future, I can't even pay my bills each month. This week, Virgo, dare to go into the bank. A lot of bank managers will sit down with you and they'll set up a savings plan and they'll make it work so it works for you. I know, some of you out there, Virgos, are saying, Bob, I just can't save money. I can't do it. I used to think that way too, until I got a financial planner. My financial planner showed me how I could put money aside and not even miss it. And I'm telling you, I'm glad I did it. So that's what you got to do this week, Virgo. Get serious about your money. All right? Get your money in order. Because you know what? Being spiritual doesn't mean that you can't have money. Sometimes people say to me, well, Psychic Bob, you're a spiritual teacher. You're a psychic. You don't care about money, do you? I mean, you're not into that. I say, yes, I am. I'm absolutely into money. I don't live for money. Money's not my motivator, but money is a tool. Having money allows you to have options in life. So build a life where you have some options. So Virgo, this is what you're working on. This is your homework. I want all you Virgos to have a financial plan by the end of the week. And if you can't figure that out, get a professional. In fact, even if you think you have still go see a professional. There you go. Now you got your homework. Do it and you'll be glad. You say, thank God Psychic Bob got me on the right path. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Libra, September 23rd through October 22nd. Hello, Libra. I love Libras. A lot of my friends are Libras. Libras, right now, you, like some of the other signs, are just floating through a house. You're floating through the third house right now. Don't have any planets, kind of quiet time. Third house deals with soul reflection, deep analysis of your life, of your journey. And so Libra, give yourself time this week just to slow down, to breathe, kind of think about where you're going, where you've come from, where you're going, how you can make your life the dream and the vision that you want. That's what you got to do. That's what it's all about this week. It's about deep reflection time. So it's about me time, right? All right. Libras are always the type of people that say, I want to help everybody. I'm taking care of it. Libras are great for taking care of people. They're a lot like the Virgos in that way. But Libra, it's time for you to take care of you. Let the other people go. They'll be there when we're done after this week. But this week, it's all about you. All right. It's me time for Libras. Deep reflection. So there you go. You got your homework cut out for you. All right. Next set on our wheel is Scorpio, October 23rd through November 21st. Scorpios, you are also a little bit like the Libras in a deep reflection mode. You've got the South Node right now in the 4th house in the sign of Scorpio. What this is about, reflecting on the past, learning from past mistakes. Now, when we talk about learning from past mistakes, Scorpio, I don't want you Scorpios to get into this morose behavior. Don't sense that, oh, I'm a failure. I went through 3 divorces. My children don't talk to me. I have no job. I'm this and that. This is not what we're talking about. What we're saying is, look at your life and say, you know what? Be honest. I messed up here. I could have done that better. We all have those moments. Even Psychic Bob. I look at my life sometimes and say, oh, I should have handled that better. I didn't do it well. Just acknowledge it and then make a resolve. You know what? That's then and this is now. Don't hold on to it. Don't drag up all the pain and just wallow in it. This is not what this is about. It's a clear, concise, almost a clinical, that's the word I would say, clinical observation of the past. Clinical means you're emotionally detached. You see it, you recognize it, you can see the lessons that were worked on during that period of your life and say, got it. All right, next thing. And if you can kind of take that approach to reviewing the past this week, and especially this week, it's perfect for you guys. You're going to have a lot more success in the coming weeks. You guys with me? All right, you got it. Got our Scorpios. Any Scorpios in the house? Scorpio in the house. All right, there we go. All right, next side on our wheel. I got to drink some Earl Grey tea. We should take a little break here. We haven't done the Zodiac wheel song tonight, have we? Now, some of you know this song, and you can sing along. If you don't know and you're new here, just join in. You'll get it. Zodiac wheel song. The wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheel of the Zodiac goes round and round all the livelong day. I had to get it in. Something in that Earl Grey tea, I'm telling you. Cola, did you spike my tea with whiskey? I tell you, I'm feeling a little happy here. Astrology gets me so wound up. I'm telling you, I don't need drugs. I just get into my astrology charts and I'm like happy as a lamb. All right. Next sign on our wheel is Sagittarius. Hey, Sagittarius, there you go. November 22nd to December 21st. Right now, Sagittarius, like some of these others, there's a lot of house signs floating through houses with no planetary alignments. You right now are floating through the 5th house, no major planet action. What this means is this is planning time for you. Being in the 5th house says you need to reflect on where you need to have fun in your life. Sagittarius, sometimes when I see this alignment, it says you're taking things way too seriously. So if you're a Sagittarius, you need to start building some fun into your life this week. And this particularly can indicate fun in the form of travel or vacations. So maybe it's time you say, you know what? I need a break. I'm just going to plan a trip to the beach and have fun. Now that we're getting a little warmer in our weather, at least on the East Coast of the U.S., it's time for you to have some fun. So break out of your pattern of misery and woe and seriousness. How much do we spend our life being so deadly serious? It's like, oh, it's very serious. When really it doesn't have to be. That's what you want to do. Try to shift out of serious mode, be a little lighthearted, and plan something fun like a vacation. That's your work. I wish I had that work this week, to be able to plan fun. But maybe we can all learn from that, but especially Sagittarius. All right, there's your homework. All right, next sign on our wheel is Capricorn, El Caprio. And our good Baroness Colbobs, our moderator, is a Capricorn. All right, what's going on for Capricorn? December 22nd through January 19th. Ooh, this is very interesting. All right. This week, Capricorn, you got to feel it. It's about how you feel. You've got Pluto in your sign. Interestingly, it's opposite the ascendant, which is in Cancer right now. Okay. This is a little bit of a challenging aspect because what it means is that being on the ascendant means you're being called to emerge from your shell, your time of retreat. You're being called back into the world. Pluto in your sign says it's time to form alliances and partnerships. Okay. And so you Capricorns are going to have people starting to appear in your lives this week that want to do business with you, that want to be your friend, that want to help you move forward. But you Capricorns might be a little shy because, with that ascendant in Cancer, it's a little bit of a conflict. It's like, I want to be quiet and hidden, and yet I want to be out in the world. Pluto's calling me. May feel a little tug on the emotions, a little anxiety, Capricorn, but just go with it. If you're feeling it, even if you're not sure, because you're going to feel a little unsure, go for it. Emerge into the world. You will shine this week, and you're going to be awesome. All right. You got to learn to trust your feelings and move forward with that. Okay. You guys got it? Kind of an intense week for Capricorns. I think of all the signs this week, Capricorn has the biggest challenge because it's very hard to emerge from your shell and go into the world when you don't feel like you want to. But you will have the calling to do it, and you'll be tempted and risk it. So there you go. Honestly, I think Capricorn has the most challenged horoscope this week. But you know what? You're going to rock it. You're going to come through. Trust it. Feel it. Risk it. There you go. That's your word for the week. All right. Aquarius. This is my sign. When the moon is in the 7th house and Jupiter aligns with Mars, then peace will guide the planet and love will steer the stars. This is the dawning of the age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Aquarius. Ooh, I can't sing. Anyway, you got the idea. We're into Aquarius. Aquarius. Ooh, January 20th through February 18th. This is very interesting because right now, Aquarius, you've got Mercury in your sign in the 7th house. What do we say when the moon is in the 7th house? Well, you got Mercury in the 7th house. That's a good thing. Aquarius, this week you're going to be very inspired by the future. You're going to see life as it could be. You're going to want to talk about the future. Interestingly, a lot of Aquariuses will be contemplating deep relationships and unions this week. Maybe you've been thinking about marriage. Maybe you've been thinking about a long-term domestic connection. Maybe you want to move in with somebody. Maybe you want to start a new life with a partner. It's all about that this week, Aquarius. So this is a week where you're going to be thinking about how you want to move forward in your relationships and your partnerships. This could be, in some cases, interpreted as business partnerships, but really being in the 7th house makes it more intimate. So if you do have a business partnership, it could be that you meet somebody that you work with, and then you fall in love with them as well. That certainly could be part of this alignment. But whatever way you want to take it this week, Aquarius, be open to the connection of your heart and soul with another. And for Aquariuses, and I'm one of them, it's very hard for us to be in touch with our emotions. It takes us a while for people to warm up to us and us to warm up to people. Ask Baroness. When we first met, we didn't understand each other because she didn't think I had any emotion. But I did. It just takes a while to warm up. And that's a challenge for Aquarius. So this week, Aquarius, risk being vulnerable, risk being open to love, risk being open to aligning with another for a future that could be wonderful. That's your work. All right. There's Jenna Mosby. She sent up an Aquarius side. Thank you so much. And she says, my moon is in Aquarius. Yay. Baroness Kolobob says, never mix business with pleasure. LOL. Kind of happened already. Too late, Cola. Oh, my goodness gracious. So, all right, Aquarius. You know, one of the things for Aquarius I would encourage you to do, if you have a little anxiety about that emotional aspect, get the gemstone garnet. Garnet helps many Aquariuses open their heart. So there's my advice. That's your birthstone, one of them. Some say amethyst, some say garnet. Depends on when you're born. If you're a January Aquarius, garnet is a great stone. If you're February, amethyst might be your better stone. But garnet's always wonderful for energy around the heart. Okay. There you go. All right. Woo. Next sign on our big wheel. Oh, wait, we got to do the song one more time. Ready? Everybody loves this song. The wheel of the zodiac goes round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheel of the zodiac goes round and round all the livelong day. All right, our next sign is Pisces. I love it. All right. That's going to be stuck in your head all night, ain't it? Pisces is February 19th through March 20th. And I want to say happy birthday again to our Pisces. We just moved into Pisces yesterday, and you might be feeling it. You might just be getting in the jive. All right. Denise Welch is a Pisces. Yay. And I think Robin Boston's also a Pisces. We got our Pisces people here. All right. Well, Pisces, what you got going on this week? Well, you got some power aspects. Pisces got a great power. One, we're in your sign. That's just alone power. But you've got your ruling planet in your own sign and the moon also in your sign, and they're both in the 8th house. Whew! What does that mean? It says right now you need to let your mind be free, dare, and I say that in the biggest sense of it, dare to allow input from spirits to influence you. All right? With the 8th house, sometimes you may feel like you're wading in deep waters. You may be contemplating life, death, the cessation of life, reincarnation. All right? New starts in life, entire life, new life starts. All of this will kind of come into focus this week for Pisces. So dare to let the spirit guide you. You're going to get a sense of being guided by spirit guides, by angels, by loved ones, those on the other side. This week, Pisces, you have the most psychic power of all the signs of the zodiac. Now, that doesn't mean you'll always be in that, but for this week, you got it, okay? So Pisces, this is your psychic power week with these alignments. You want to just go with that. Dare to let a spirit message come through. You might be a Pisces who says, "Say, Bob, I never got a message from spirits. I don't know what you're talking about," but you will this week. You may feel a gentle presence, a guiding. We who are mediums, some of you here are mediums and psychics yourself. You know what that's like. You just, sometimes the spirit takes over and you're like, wow, where'd that come from? That's what you're going to experience. So Pisces, if you feel an overriding presence, energy pushing through you, compelling you, leading you, making you inspired, just go with it this week. It's going to take you to great places. It's going to give you amazing wisdom, amazing insights. This is what it's about for you, Pisces. So I want you to let the spirit lead. It's very hard in our modern day culture. I said this here in our psychic development class. By the way, some of you Pisces might want to join us on our psychic development class. We meet every Saturday. All of y'all are welcome, but especially Pisces right now this week. On Saturday, we're going to meet. And this week, we're working on how to create imagery through channeling, how to open the channel to receive messages to create imagery. This would be psychic drawing, psychic painting, all that power. So that power is flowing this week for you, Pisces. So name it, claim it, embrace it, and you're going to rock it. There you go, guys. Well, listen, we have spun around our big zodiac wheel. We covered all 12 signs, all our major transits. I hope this has been fun for you. Listen, I got just a few minutes. I got to go to a reading here soon, but I want to see if anybody had any astrology questions. I'm not doing psychic readings today. We will do that tomorrow on Tuesday, so make sure to be here at 12 o'clock noon for live psychic readings, okay? But tonight, I'll answer some astrology questions if you have any questions. All right? All right. CR says, I'm a Pisces too. Just got laid off and waiting for the right job. Do you think it's coming soon? CR, tonight I'm not doing psychic readings. If you can bring that tomorrow, I'll tune in on the spirit and see what they say on that. I don't do psychic readings on Monday. Not that I don't love you guys. It's just that I have to have a break. This is my day off. I try not to open my channel too much. It's just I need downtime. People say, well, then why do you do astrology? Why don't you just stay off YouTube for a day? I said, for me, astrology is the way I relax. I just takes my stress away to sit and play with my astrology charts and look at all that. To me, it's relaxing. So that's why I do astrology even on my day off. CR, thank you for understanding. He says, thank you, PsychicBob. I'll check in tomorrow. Wonderful. I can tune in on that and get a better reading. I'm not tuned in today. Today is more factual knowledge. If you have a question about your sign, what sign you are, or, what a certain alignment could mean, what a planet is, stuff like that. So if anybody has anything, I'll answer that now for you. Okay. Angela Prayer Poem says, what's the timestamp for Cancer? I don't know. We'll have to go back and look after the videos process. There's Marcos Barrera has a question. Hi, Marcos. Says, let me ask this again. My birthday is on April the 7th. That is Aries. Is that right? I really want to make sure. Yes, April 7th is clearly in the sign of Aries. You're not a cusp, so you don't have to worry. Aries is March 21st through April 19th. So as an April 7th, you are absolutely in Aries. And you know who's also in Aries? My little lamb chop. So there you go. You and Aries lamb chop share that together. All right. There's Lady Jane of the Earl Grey Tea Trot. Thank you, Lady Jane. She says, Aquarius question. Does the aqua partner get a say in all them intimate marriage plans at all? Well, I think it's really a partnership. I think it's, the Aquarius gets to contemplate it, share their thoughts. They bounce it off their partner. Oh, it's absolutely a union because the alignment in the astrology says a union of souls emerging together. So absolutely, yes. All right, there you go. I hope that helped. All right. Scott from South Carolina says, be grounded with the earth, observe the moon, and keep reaching for the stars. I like that. That's good advice. Thank you, Marcus. Marcus says, okay, Bob, thanks. There you go. All right. Jana Mosby says, I have my sun in Cancer, my moon in Aquarius, my rising sign in Libra, and Venus in Gemini. Isn't that interesting? LOL. It's good to be a triple air. Whew. That's wonderful. That makes you a great communicator, I think, and a visionary. A lot of air energy gives people this kind of transcendent visionary quality. Now, of course, the challenge for air signs, and I put myself in this, Jenna, not saying you, but sometimes we get so up in the air, we get ungrounded and we become like space cadets. I know it's happened to me. But anyways, hopefully you're not like that. I think you're way beyond that. All right, there we go. Yay. All right. Robin Bossa says, fun hearing all the Zodiac for the week. Enjoyed tonight very much. Thank you, Bob and Cole. Well, thank you for being here, Robin. We enjoy you being here. By the way, if you guys have any friends who are interested in this, tell them about our Monday night show. Do you know of all the videos I do each week and shows this is the lowest rated, never draws many people. And I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's Monday, but I think you get a lot of psychic help here, Anyways, guys, so thank you. There's Angela Prayer Poem says, my sun is in Cancer, my moon is in Scorpio, and my Venus and Mars are in Aries. I have several things in Capricorn, though I can't remember what. Oh, that's great. That's a lot of water energy. Wow, to have your sun in Cancer, which is water sign, your moon in Scorpio, which is water sign. That's a very strong psychic current there. Venus and Mars are in Aries. Ooh, that means you're a great channeler, probably. A lot of inspiration. And that can indicate, being somebody who's very sensual. You draw people to you, Venus and Mars and Aries, it's like fire. Pick up the sexy energy is what that means, That's really cool. Very nice. Thank you, Scott. Scott says, great show. Now, where is the after party? That'd be fun. I wish I had time to do that. I got to get ready for a reading here, guys. But listen, I want to say thank you for being here. Let's give a big shout and a thank you to Cola, our moderator, who makes everything wonderful. Thank you for her wonderful artwork. Scott just said for thumbs up for Cola, our moderator, in-house artist. She does beautiful artwork. If you didn't see the artwork, go back after this video post. You'll see the thumbnails. Beautiful. She did an Aries sign for all you Aries people to celebrate moving into Aries today or yesterday. So Angela Prepper says, thank you. I just did my birth chart, so I was really unsure what it meant. It was pretty fun, though, to find out. Well, Angela, if you want me to do a private chart for you, I'm available for hire for that. I do an audio voice reading analysis. I'll cast your chart and then give you my interpretation. I cover a lot in it, so I think you'll get a lot. I cover all the major transits, the houses. I cover, what the, each of the major planets are, how that affects you. I show your past life energy. It shows them your future life. Cover all that in my reading. And you get it. It's not just like you have to read a report. You actually get me on tape telling you everything in detail. So you might be interested in that. That's called the Compact Astrology Voice Reading. All right. Thank you so much. Angela Prayer Forum says, we love Baroness. She's the best. Give her a hug for us, Bob. I'm telling you, I'm reaching across the ocean right now to give her a hug. That's wonderful. Thank you. Well, listen, guys, I'm going to wrap it up. We'll be back here tomorrow. Join us 12 o'clock noon. Now, on Tuesday, we don't do a night show. We do a daytime show. So be here 12 o'clock noon tomorrow, and we'll have our live stream. We're going to do live psychic readings. I look forward to seeing you then. You guys rock. Psychic Bob loves you. Have a wonderful night. Oh, and I forgot to say it. If you're at a time of struggle in your life, all right, listen up. Don't give in to despair. Just pause. Take a deep breath and look to the stars. The wheel of the Zodiac is always in motion, always spinning. And it means each day brings new alignments, new opportunities for fresh starts and new power. So don't give up. Keep a little faith, a little hope, a little love in your hearts. Let the stars be your friends and guide you on your journey. And you will be blessed. Thank you guys for being here. I love all you, Baroness. Love you too, darling. Thank you for your help. We'll see you tomorrow at 12 o'clock noon. Messages from the spirit world. See you then.